You guys, how are you doing? It is 4:20 p.m. I just got off work a few moments ago, a little bit beyond after my 4 o'clock, because first of all, guys, how was your day? How are you guys doing this fine, blessed evening? Please enlighten me. I would love to know. How did your day go, y'all? Did you have a busy day, slow day? My day was rather busy but blessed. I ended up having to retake the assessment from yesterday. I had got 2 wrong out of 10, and you're only allowed 1 wrong if you get any. So we had to retake it, and I had to take it with this group. We had to take it ourselves, but in the group, because for some reason when I tried to retake it and I was clicking on it, it wasn't letting me. It wasn't doing anything. But when I went out and back in, you get 3 chances. When I went out and back in, it said now you have 1 chance. I was like, what you mean? I didn't even do nothing. I didn't even do nothing. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? So I let my supervisor know. And so that's why we ended up having to do it as a group, which was fine. I didn't want to do it as a group, but whatever. It was maybe 4 of us, and they had the same issue that I did. Dang, I only took the test 1 time. Let me retake it. You get 3 chances, but it wasn't allowing you the 3 chances. So, took the test, passed it. I know the 2 that I got wrong. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, passed it. And then again, one of the supervisors, she was like, I told her, hey, I just finished this, that, and the other, blah, blah. Is there anything you need from me, before I go on the phones or do whatever it is my supervisor, wants me to do, And she says, actually, yes. She's like, I need 2 things. I'm like, okay. And the only reason why I asked her, because she was asking me. And then I had another assessment, guys, at 3:30 that she told me about earlier today. Well, I didn't get that one done. Reason being is she called and she says, okay, I have 2. And I asked her, I said, what is going on? Why do we have so many open? This morning I noticed that we had 2 open, so I already knew in my head that I would, get through mine quickly, get it done right. And I was dragging a bit today for some reason. I knew that as soon as I'm done, I'm going to let her know so that I can take one of the open ones, right? I had already somewhat prepared that in my mind. Okay, so I'm working, I'm moving, and my lunch was at 11:30, right? Y'all, I should have been done. I would have been done with everything that I was doing before my lunch, but for some reason, sometimes it'd be the simplest things. For some reason, I'm copy and paste. For some reason, I copy and paste wrong. I missed 2. Because I always, count at the end, make sure, if I have, such a 10, let's say if I have 10 accounts, and 5 of them, you have to reach out to the patient for, right? So you have to document that. So I, copy and paste all the information. 5 patients. When I go back to count and make sure that I have 5 patients on the list, I had 3 as an example. I'm like, well, I only got 3 when I pasted 5. What's going on? I don't know what was going on, but I finally fixed it. But in doing that, it caused me to not be done with everything that I wanted to be done with before I went to lunch. So now I have to do my tracker when I come back from lunch, right? Okay, no problem. I get back from lunch, y'all. I'm moving. I think I entered 4 of them, and my internet connection dropped. And I'm like, what the hell? I didn't even know it was me at first. I thought it was something on their end because of the message I was getting. So I'm like, okay, I'm waiting. I'm trying to go back in. I'm constantly, waiting. Go back in, wait, go back in. It just was not connecting, right? Sorry, guys. Give me a moment. So it just wasn't connecting. I'm like, okay. And so what made me realize it was on my end is because usually the first thing I do is jump up to see if it's something on my end, right? And so I'm thinking, okay, for some reason, it's this. So after I'm sitting there for a little bit, I tried maybe 3 times. I jumped up and looked up in my box. It was red. I'm like, okay, what is going on? So I immediately get on the phone trying to call Comcast, right? Y'all, when I tell y'all I allowed myself to get so frustrated. And it's simply because you're going through this animated thing, and I'm constantly saying no. I'm trying to get a live rep, because when I call, I didn't say anything. Normally if there's an outage or something, because I'm thinking because it's so cold out, okay, But usually when you call, that's the first thing they'll say. Now, as I'm holding, you start getting messages like that, right? And I'm holding. No, actually what was going on was, it wasn't even that I was holding. They asked me for the phone number, because the phone number that I'm calling from don't match their records. Okay, I always get that, no problem. Fine. So I key in information. I didn't get that. It's as if I'm not doing nothing at all. I'm constantly tapping in the keys. She constantly asking the same question. I'm like, what the hell? So then instead of typing, I'm yelling in the answers. Let's try that again. I'm like, what the? Now I'm really getting frustrated. Okay? Alright. I hang up. I call back. Okay? Same thing. Would you like me to send? No. Representative. Constant person 0. I was so mad and frustrated at this point. So then, finally, I get a young gentleman, a guy that answers the phone. And he answered the phone so lazy, like, thank you for calling. I'm like, okay, I said, listen, I answered his question, and he said, okay, I'm gonna get you over to, what did he say? I forgot. But it had to do with technical. Okay, so transfer me over. I'm holding. The guy answered the phone, and he says, "Oh, he asked me all the same damn questions again." Okay, it's so frustrating. At this time, I'm really getting heated. And so then he says, "Oh, I have to get you over to technical." Basically, the dude transferred me over to a guy that was out in the freaking field working on connections, lost connections or whatever. He's out in the field. What? And so he said, okay, I gotta get you over. I'm really getting, like, what the? Okay, so he transfers me over. I'm on the phone, I'm holding. The phone takes me back to the very beginning. The main screen, where the damn girl start asking me the machine start asking me the same questions again. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I go through the whole process all over again. Finally, a girl picks up. I explain the situation to her. I said, at this point, I sound really frustrated. It's not at you, but I'm very aggravated. As I'm talking to her, and she asking me again all the same questions over and over again, all of a sudden my tablet, stuff started popping up on the tablet, messages start popping up on the screen. Now all of a sudden it's connected. I'm like, hold on. She asked me questions. I said, wait a minute. I said, as I'm talking to you, it looks like everything's coming back up. I go run in and look at The box, my cable box, is still red. I go, the box still red. I said, but everything is popping up. She says, well, she started asking me all kind of questions and stuff. At this point, I'm not even paying attention to her because everything's popping up. And she goes, well, in the future, if something like that happens, unplug it and plug it back up, which normally I would have done, but I honestly thought because of the weather, maybe something was wrong, and I just allowed myself to get frustrated. Anyway, this happened at 12:13. By the time everything came back up and I was, able to communicate with my supervisor, it was 12:44. So you can imagine, I was just, man, when I tell y'all I allowed myself to get so freaking frustrated, I really did, because I had work to do and I'm trying to get it done, you know? So, anyway, I was like, am I the only one that went? Has anybody else had issues? Nobody responded to that. I'm like, whatever. So she was like, are you back? Is everything up and running now? I said, yep. So I get right on back to my job, and then as I'm trying to finish that, I think I had 2 more to go. The young lady called with another young lady on the phone. Well, first she asked me if I answered the message. One girl put a message in the system, and I was like, no, I didn't even see it. So I went and looked at her message, and I was like, she's asking me stuff. So the girl that I always go to, well, she's not there anymore. She went to a different, she took a different job within CBS. So she's the one that I go to when I have questions, because she's been doing this forever. She's the billing and all of that. Well, she's not there. So who do I go to? Right? So now I'm getting asked questions like I'm the expert. I'm like, I don't know. I said, but okay, let's figure it out together, right? So I pull up, the girl put the account in the message, I pull up the account, and I'm looking at what she's looking at, and I'm like, well, I asked her, are you filling the account? Because can't you just reverse, how when you make a mistake, and at the top you hit the arrow, and it puts it back to where it was? She said, she said, I tried that. I said, well, can't you just go ahead and put the right thing and put what you messed up back? She said, I don't remember what it was. I said, I'm gonna be honest with you. Because she said, when she went, because it always will ask you before you go out. If you didn't save it, before you exit, it'll say, do you want to save your changes? She said, when she got that message, she put no. I said, then it didn't change. It did not change. So, whatever it is now, that's what it was. It already said build. You didn't, even if you messed up, it would have said what we were putting in. Say, for example, if I was going to enter today, if I was going to put the words today in, right? If you had entered it, it would say that. It would say today, but it didn't say that. It said something else, right? So, like I told her, it didn't change. By this time, her supervisor was calling her. She said, okay. So I said, so double check with your supervisor, see if she tells you something different. I said, but I don't think it changed. I think you're fine, blah, blah. And she said, okay. So voila. So that was that. So then the young lady says, hey, can I call you? I say, yeah, sure, no problem. So she calls me, and then she says, hey, she had another young lady on the line. She says, listen, she is trying to enter a payment, and it's not going through, it's not working. And I was thinking, I said, look, I'm learning this stuff just like y'all. I said, however, and she's sharing her screen if you're doing this. I said, but looking at what you're doing, I think what's happening is da-da-da-da-da. So we went through it. I said, okay, remove this, do this, do that. And it worked. It went through. I said, okay, so that was the issue. And I told them, I said, because my memory ain't the best. I said, so just remember the date. In case I'm wrong, you can put the date back, because I'm telling you to remove something. But it was right. And so she said, oh, okay, so then that's probably the same with the other one. So the other one, she pulled up, and I'm looking at the, I said, listen, I said, I'm learning to read the notes of things just like y'all. I don't do, I'm learning all this too. I said, but in looking at the note that's in the system, we fixed the first part, which was the same as we fixed the first issue, which was the same as the first page. But looking at the note, I was like, it looks like they're giving, it looks like a payment was already made, but it was a partial payment. So they're giving you the remainder of that now. That's what based off the note, that's what I'm looking at. And so she said, okay, da-da-da-da. It was like, thank you, blah-blah. I said, you're welcome. I said, I don't know if that's 100% correct. I said, I'm just going based off what I'm reading. I could be misunderstanding. And I'm going off based off what little bit I do remember and I think I know. So I'm glad if that helped. I'm glad I was able to help. And so while I was helping, while she was looking at her screen, I went ahead and finished my last two. And so that's when I told her, I went in and did redid the test, and that's when I told her, okay, I'm done with everything. So they gave me a half an hour to help out before I had to do that other test at 3:30. Like I said, I never got a chance to do that because one, there was no notification that came up. I could have just asked and did it myself, but I was on a call. So I don't know what happened, but somebody didn't finish. There was 8 of them they didn't do, so I did that 8. And then from another one, there was some more that didn't get done. So it was another young lady that she reached out to as well. And so she said, if you're unable to do it, just let her know, and I did. I said, listen, if you can go ahead and do the other one, I said, because I'm stuck on a call. And I did, I got stuck on a call. For this account, I was actually collecting, all of them were payments that I was collecting. So there's, some extra steps that you have to do, which was fine, but the first couple of them was the same issue. The young lady that called me, the ones that called me, I said, oh my God. So I had to take time to go out and fix that in order to even take the payment. And that was for, I think, 2 of them. So out of the 8, it was only one that I couldn't take. And that's something they have to reach out. Oh, I forgot to add it. Oh my God, I forgot to put that on there. Okay, so I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it in the morning. I remembered I said on my work, I'll do it in the morning. I'll check my list. I knew it was something else I was supposed to do. I'll do it in the morning. But yeah, it was crazy, y'all. It was crazy. So I did go over just a little bit. It was crazy. Well, I'm gonna ask them, like, what for are we short people? Like, I know one girl is on vacation, but that shouldn't have nothing to do with the ones that's constantly open. Like, I don't know. Definitely gonna ask about it tomorrow. And something told me today to just go ahead and do it anyway. Meaning, when I saw that it was open, I should have said, you know what, I'll go ahead and take that too and just add everything on to what I already had. And so once I finish with mine, just continue on. That's what I should have. My brain was telling me I should do. And to be honest, I'm glad I didn't. Only because of the test and then the outage. Like, y'all, I was supposed to wash dishes on my break. I didn't even take my last break. Like, it was just crazy today. That's all I can say. And it wasn't even a bad crazy, it was a okay, busy crazy. Then LaBelle calling me. I'm like, LaBelle, damn it, when I'm working, you can't call me. It's a different thing if it's on my break. It's not my break, and you're calling. I can't pick up. I get sometimes if it's an emergency, text me so that I know. But instead of that, and again, he's sending codes and things. So like, why are you sending this stuff to my phone? I'm not always able, and it didn't too. When he sent, I saw a code. I said, okay, this must be LaBelle again. But I was unable to do anything about it at the time. So he calls. And I said, I'm in a meeting, it just so happened that they were doing something else, so I was able to pick up really quick. He said, what's the cause? I said, you gotta stop doing this. He said, I knew you. You don't know what the hell is going on with me. And you can't see me. You don't know how my schedule is. Or, you know, what's going on. You have no clue because you there and I'm here. So if I'm not responding, you know, yes, I want y'all to text me. And then as soon as I can get to you, I will. But again, I saw the code, but I was unable to do nothing at that moment. So I did, you know, I hung up with him real quick and I sent whatever came through. And the first thing I said was wrong. So I just did screenshots and sent it right quick. Like, I can get so easily flustered, if that's, I think that's the word, when things are go a little bit different than what I anticipated or what I planned or what I'm used to or expecting. You know, I really have to learn to stay calm and chill. And then I got the little space heater going, right? Because every now and then it'll get chilly. And as long as I got like a heat on my feet or my legs, I'm good. The heat was blowing so hard, I had to keep turn off. And I was like, my gut, my fat, my stomach, the fruit pop, whatever you want to call it, felt hot and sweaty. My underarms felt hot and sweaty. I'm like, oh my God, because I'm sitting in this leather seat, whatever. I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh my God. So, yeah. I'm so glad tomorrow's Friday. And I'm praying that because it's welcome season and all that, I'm praying that the same prayer I pray every day, that it don't get too doggone busy. Then they'll be like, hey, can you get on the phone? And if I have to, I will. I'll do my job, you know. It is what it is. Something I don't know. I have all types of ways to get assistance, so like I'm freaked out about it. Like the young lady that told us when she was training, she said, Paige, you don't know if you don't know what you're doing or not. They have no clue unless you or you say, I don't know, you know, but you don't want to do that. You know, oh, okay, no problem. Give me a few moments while I assist you. Please, okay, just on a brief hold. Da-da-da-da. You know, simple. So I'm very doing things, but I'm so mad at myself that I allowed myself to get frustrated. I really am, but that truly irritated me. And I told the girl, I said, listen, I do customer service, right? And when we train, we had a call. They give you an example of a call, right? And I promise you, one of the examples sounded just like that young man. Thanks for calling Comcast. Like you know, you could just imagine the facial expression. Like, I'm like, okay, either he having a bad day or he just an ass. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I can't judge. All I know is it was irritating. And then you transfer me to the wrong person. I'm already going back and forth trying to even get a live rep, and then I finally get a live rep, and you stupid. And I know I probably shouldn't say that, but that's how I feel. Like, damn it, give a damn. You ain't even got to care, but act like it. Don't just be transferring people anywhere. But dang, like that just was so annoying, y'all. I was just so annoyed. I really was. And I know that our calls are being recorded. And they probably said, woo, this is different. Because I was like, operator, damn, because I got so frustrated. I'm pressing on the button. I'm just like, what the hell is going on? But anyway, y'all, that's that. I hope you had a less exciting afternoon. I didn't get a chance to wash the dish, to prep up nothing. Nothing. Matter of fact, by the time I got back on the phone after all of that, my mouth was so dry, so dehydrated. Woo. Man, y'all just don't know. Now my butt then came in here and washed these dishes, and I done turned the oven on. I'm in here burning up. Because I thought I would be done and had the food in the oven by now. And I ain't even got the food out the package. Shit. I had to fix that because then it just fell down on me. Well, yeah, guys. That was one interesting, not so interesting day. Yeah, one of the things I wanted to do now was wash out this one because this is what I want to use to put this meat in. I'm washing dishes and y'all can see a thing. Not that y'all probably really real about me washing dishes. But I do have some dishwater over in here as well. But since I got the pot over there, I just do some separately right here. Right quick. And this is non-stick, so it should not take long at all. I meant to have this done already, y'all. On my break, I wanted to put this meat on. And right now, I'm getting off. Oh! I got my dishwater, my bath water running. I had my bath water running. It didn't overflow, but it was getting there. Lord Jesus, y'all. Then one of them days, God goes through, and you're inside. Don't want to take it out on you. That ain't true. Just one little day, girl goes through side on you. Till I can't remember the words. No more potatoes, and there are no more potatoes, so guess it'll be rice with this meal. Kitty cat in my room sleep the whole time, just chilling. Oh, he got it made. Go ahead, put that on the eye, let it get dry. Put a little oil in there. And then put the meat over in there and let it fry up a little bit. Y'all remember that Cajun chef? Woo! I'm gonna put it on in there and get a little bit over there. That's how he would talk. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was telling my daughter one time I used to get callers like that. when I first started working at CVS, and when I first got them, like you can tell the ones that's deep in the swamp. Okay, I call it in the swamp, but you can tell the ones from Louisiana that's deep in Louisiana, because they be like, yeah, the wrong down and all. I'm like, huh? I was like, sure, sir. I said, and what was your name again? My medication. It's like, okay. Oh, it took me a while to learn to listen a bit slower so I could understand what they were saying. It was too funny. And the same way with Haitians and Africans that I used to work with, Polish housekeepers and things like that I used to work with. Just gotta listen a little slow. Just gotta listen a little slower. Because sometimes they just be and then you have those ones that talk slow. And you just gotta almost stop listening to hear them. I won't listen fast, because if you listen too fast, you're going ahead with what's coming out their mouth. Coming out their mouths. Going in my room. Always put my mugs in my room. I have some in here too, but the ones that I'm most excited about, I keep in my room, because Negroes be breaking loose and dropping misplacing stuff. So after a while, you be like, you know what? I know what to do. or using my mugs for the wrong thing. June, one of them days. I almost got too hot to even get in the water, because it's hot in here. And I ran some hot bath water. I like that, get hot. And then we'll put this meat on over there, let it fry up a bit before I put it in the oven. That room. Other than my kitchen is pretty clean. Like I said this morning, I just needed to wash the dishes. That's it. House clean already. Bathroom clean already. Just needed to wash the dishes. And I would run to the store, but I ain't going out there. It's cold. So I just put on pork Central Cut loin fillet. It's barbecue mesquite. I meant to show it to y'all, but I forgot. Before I took it out the pack. This. And I'm going to do, maybe I'll try to do some sort of pasta. I think that's what I'm going to do. Do some sort of pasta. But first I want to, put the meat. And as y'all can see, y'all can tell my stove is, everything is heating up on the edge, because look at all the oil running past that. That's where the oil is. Oh, and that's dry. Just for flavor. I'm out of aluminum, y'all. Now that I done put that in the oven, y'all, you should hear how quiet it is. It's eerie silence. Since it's not sizzling anymore. It's so quiet. Just getting the onions, or whatever. Put it in the porch. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to do a pasta, cheesy garlic with that cheesy 5 cheesy garlic stuff my sister gave me. I'm gonna do a pasta using that. Creamy pasta. I don't think I'm gonna use any onions and bell peppers because Jeremiah won't eat the onions and bell peppers. Lavelle probably will. But I know Jeremiah won't, so we won't do it with it. But if Lavelle wants, he can, eat the bell peppers and onions that's in cooking with the meat. Like me, like I will. So the food is in the oven. I'm just cleaning off my stove because, grease be popping. And I'm not with that. Grease all upside, all on my stove everywhere. Just like my walls. I gotta get these walls painted because there's grease everywhere. Okay. That part is done. So the food is in the oven. I'm not gonna do the pasta yet. I'll wait till the food is almost done. The meat. But we'll sweep right quick. Y'all open the door to look at it as you saw, and it's so much garbage out there. Like, I don't know, it looked like somebody, I don't know if maybe an animal got in, maybe somebody put their garbage out and an animal got to it, I don't know. But it's just garbage. I'm gonna be honest with you. If it's still out there tomorrow, I'm gonna get it up. Cause it's right on this side. Not in front of my door, in front of somebody else's, but just because it's there and I see it, I can't. Everything clean, y'all. Everything clean. Everything so fresh and so clean. I thought this phone. So fresh and so clean. Gotta remember to keep that toilet seat down, cause Chapo seems to take a liking to the toilet water. Hey! Stop scratching on stuff. What the problem is? Cat. You hit your head. Cat. Y'all, my bed's a mess because I did lay down for a minute. I think it was my lunch break. I was like, let me just lay it down for a moment because so much was going on up here. So anyway, guys, my food is cooking. I'm gonna do pasta. I'll let you know how it tastes. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get these videos out. Probably try to watch some television while I do it. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely try to get these videos out. I'm gonna unplug my mouse and use that because it's easier for me. And I'll talk to y'all a little bit later, okay? Bye now.